e4, e5, knight c3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight a5, bishop takes f7 check, king takes f7, queen h5, g6, queen takes e5, bishop g7, queen takes a5, e4, e5, knight c3, knight f6, f4, e takes f4, e5, knight g8, knight f3, d6, d4, d takes e5, bishop b5 check, c6, bishop c4, e takes d4, bishop takes f4, d takes c3, bishop takes f7 check, king e7, queen e2 check, king takes f7, knight e5 check, king f6, bishop g5 check, king takes g5, knight f7 check, e4, e5, knight c3, knight f6, f4, e takes f4, e5, queen e7, queen e2, knight g8, knight f3, d6, knight d5, queen e6, knight takes c7 check, e4, e5, knight c3, knight f6, f4, e takes f4, e5, queen e7, queen e2, knight g8, knight f3, d6, knight d5, queen d7, knight takes c7, queen takes c7, e takes d6 check, e4, e5, knight c3, knight f6, f4, e takes f4, e5, queen e7, queen e2, knight g8, knight f3, d6, knight d5, queen d8, knight takes c7 check, queen takes c7, e takes d6 check, e4, e5, knight c3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6, d3, bishop c5, f4, d6, knight f3, knight g4, knight g5, knight f2, queen h5, g6, bishop takes f7 check, king e7, knight d5 check, king d7, bishop e6 check, king e8, queen h6, knight takes h1, bishop f7 check, king d7, queen h3 checkmate.